Any kid from the 90s, with all this cool stuff we grew up with, you definitely remember the Power Rangers. Power Rangers were just so iconic. Watching them on TV on Saturday morning was entertaining, and even playing with the toys and such. I was obsessed with my Power Ranger toys, played with them all the time when I was little. Power Rangers was so successful, it still really has been going on until today's time, just about. So there's many generations of people who love this series. Power Ranger video games are being made, and they started during the 16-bit era, and eventually would go on to the 5th gen and such. There are a few Power Ranger games on the PlayStation 1, and one of the games, being called Lightspeed Rescue, came out in the year 2000. This game was on other systems like the N64, as well as the Game Boy Color. The N64 version is not that great. It's very bad. What about the PS1 game? I got this game by chance with a lot of stuff I bought earlier this year, and I got it for like nothing, like a few dollars. So I was like, you know what? Let's finally play it and see if this game's even worth your time. Sit back, chill, get you a good old snack. Let's talk about Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue for the original PlayStation.
Don't panic.
Yeah!
Yes!
Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue was released in the year 2000 for the PS1, developed by Climax Studios and published by the good old THQ. Each version of Lightspeed Rescue was developed by a different developer for each system. For the PS1, it was Climax Studios. They formed in 1998. They came from a company called Images Software, and other games that they've made for the PS1, like this ATV quad racing game. They made SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge, and the most crazy fact to know about this developer is they developed Silent Hill Origins and Silent Hill Shattered Memories that would be on PSP as well as Wii and PS2. The plot of this game pretty much kind of follows the show in a way. Mariner Bay is again under attack by the evil forces of Queen Banshira. She's unleashed all her allies against the city. It's up to you, all the Rangers, to stop her evil plan dead in her tracks and take her down. Sounds like Power Rangers, alright. This game is a beat-em-up action-adventure type of game. Way more emphasis on the beat-em-up. You move with the D-pad, you move in 8 directions. There is analog support, but it kind of doesn't really matter with this game. X is your punch, circle is kick, triangle is to block, square is your jump, L1 and R1 can help you roll side to side. It's kind of useless, to be honest with you. Holding L2 will help you walk. I never use this control. And then lastly, R2 is your special attack, and it varies per ranger. When you start the game up, you've got 1-player mode or 2-player mode, and you can choose one of the 5 rangers. They all have different stats distributed like strength and speed, and truly doesn't make a huge difference. I tried all of them out, and they're about the same how they feel. For this playthrough, I decided to go with the Green Ranger because he's all around. Most of the time when you start a level, you have some context from your helpers. They kind of have a mission debrief they'll go over, and it's usually the same. You just find hostages, beat the bad guys, and you move through waves of parts of the level. At the end of the level, you'll find this floating object, and whenever you collect it, that's pretty much the end zone. You get your score, save the game, move on. You have these big levels, and it's kind of in an isometric angle, as you can see. You'll beat up bad guys, you'll collect stuff, and that's pretty much all there really is with the game. It's very simple. Collectibles in this game are very standard. The first collectible you'll find all the time are these colored gems. This powers up your special meter so you can use your special attack, and you get some points. The second one here is invincibility. It doesn't really tell you how long it lasts, or there's no music or anything. You just kind of glow for like 10 seconds. Cross-shaped ones are health. Lastly, the spike crystals give you an extra life. Your HUD in this game, in the top left where your face is, you have these green lines around it. These are your lives. You get about 4 lives or so. If you lose them all, then you have to use one of your continues, and you just continue immediately where you left off. If you get all your continues and you use those up and you die, it's a game over, back to the title screen. However, if you do save the game and you load back your save, all your continues refresh. So really, because of that, it's a freaking cakewalk. Beside all that on screen, you've got your health meter, as you can see. You can see your score, and right below that is your special meter, which special attacks are very limited, but each ranger has their own special attack. And yeah, I mean, they're okay, they're fine. I mean, the Green Ranger has probably my favorite one. It's a huge blast radius it does, but the other ones, they simply have their own little thing going. Nothing crazy. If there's one thing this game has issues with though, it is definitely a lack of directions. Included in this is definitely your point of view. I mean, you're just too zoomed in. You can't really see around you too well. You have to make some leaps of faith sometimes. I say that, but also saying that it is an easy game objective-wise, but the thing is, there's boundaries. So whenever right here you see, I can't go any further. I have to clear, I guess, killing enemies. It doesn't really tell you what to do here. Collect hostages, kill enemies. That's really the problem with this game about directions. Examples here, like this hostage in the first level. Yeah, the very first part of the game. You have to hit this switch, and the game doesn't mention anything about the fact that you can do that. And you hit it, and you get the hostage. Then you can go into this glass and fall in. This volcano level, Jesus, man. There's just no directions in this level. You just play it, beat some enemies, figure stuff out. The beat 'em up mechanics in this game are so freaking bland. You just punch, you kick. There's a combo system, but it's literally punch, punch, kick, kick. Come on, man. Also, your jumping is a freaking joke in this game. It absolutely sucks. You jump and it just twitches out sometimes. Sometimes you can't even jump in this game. Seriously, I doubt they even tested this kind of stuff in these levels because some of the levels, jumping doesn't do anything. Enemy variety wise, this one takes the cake for the worst probably on the console. There is only one enemy in the whole game and you fight them the entire time, except bosses. And they have the same pattern. Nothing changes, you just kind of rinse and repeat every single time from start to finish. There's a good selection of boss fights in this game, but they're a freaking joke. They have the same patterns every single time. You just go and kick them, you run away, wait for a second, do it again. And the Megazord fights. Aren't they supposed to be badass? They are not badass. They are the bare minimum. They're over before you know it in 20 seconds. The combat feels completely lousy and all feels the same throughout the whole game. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue is a pretty stale game. This one was definitely thrown together at the last minute. There's not really anything going for it. It's got unpolished game design, minimal enemy variety, boring combat. I really couldn't wait to see the end whenever I was playing this game. There is a 2-player co-op option and I was hoping that would redeem it, but look at this shit. I mean, you can't even play it together. You're all so focused on one small section, it's hard to play. Get me out of here, this game sucks! Upsides of the game. I do think the level design is not horrible, it's serviceable. At least they have some different stuff like the volcano, train level, the city, the shipyard. I mean, it's not bad, it truly isn't. Graphics are fine for what it is, I think it's decent, and the music surprisingly is actually good. The music for the first couple of levels doesn't really sound like a Power Rangers game, but it sounds like a cool Super Nintendo RPG music. Take a listen. I also will say at least it matches the source material, so they got that right for the most part. But that's about the best thing to say about this game. It's such a bland, watered down game here. Not terrible, but not even close to good. This version of the game has only been seen on the PS1, no other ports exist. If you want to get this game, it's like $20 complete in box all day long. That's very steep for a game like this. I would pay no more than $5 or so. Hell, you're probably better off playing games like Ninja Shadow of Darkness over something like this. There's a lot of better beat 'em up action games on the system. That's all I've got to say about this game. I'm gonna go watch the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie and forget all about this game ever existing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have anything to say, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you got to say about this game, Power Ranger games, or anything in general. Until next time, y'all take it easy.